Hey guys, it's Alex with Dirt Warrior here. Today I'm going to be showing you how to install our 4-seat Defender enclosure. It is for the CanAm factory doors. These doors are the cheaper model doors. They do have the deluxe doors that this will not work with, but it will work with the base model CanAm doors. Before we get started here, I just wanted to make a couple notes. I did have to take off the bars that are on here and the net. They kind of look like this. This was all mounted onto the factory door right here. So you're going to want to go ahead and take this off and then take the net off, and then you're going to be ready to go to install our vault. So let's get into it. All right guys, this is what's going to come in your box. We got our front door and the mounting bars for it. We got our back door and the back mounting bars. And then some of the tools we're going to be using today is a 3/16 Allen wrench, a number 3 Phillips screwdriver, and a 7/16 wrench. All right, I'm just going to start with the front door, and it's pretty simple. Just got these 2 mounting bars. This thing's going to clamp onto the bar frame of the lower door. It's just a half clamp, and we'll tighten this down and it'll grab on it. So right now I'm just going to put it in the general area that it needs to be in. I'm not going to tighten it all the way down. I'm just going to leave it on there kind of snug so it can kind of move. And the front bar is the one that only has one of the clamps on it. This back bar has 2 clamps on it. And it's going to go something like this. So it's going to grab this bar and this bar. So I'll put the other end of this clamp on. I'm going to do the same thing, kind of put it in the general area that it needs to go. And kind of just leave everything kind of snug, but not super tight so it can still move. Okay, now I'm going to grab our door here. The door is going to come with a screw right in the middle of this piece that's bent at 90. And I'm going to go ahead and take that out. That's going to mount to our lower door here in a minute. But first, before I do that, I'm going to slide this door into our bars. Kind of get it slid in there. And then this 90 piece right here, so I need to come a little forward. So that's going to tuck right in to this part of the door frame right there. So that's all looking pretty good. So now that I got that pretty close, I'm going to go ahead and put in this screw that I was talking about. There's a hole in the middle of your door frame right here. And this part might be a little bit easier with a friend, or someone that can help you. But I can go ahead and do it like this. I'm going to put the screw through our door, through the factory door right there. I'm just going to reach my hand in through here. I guess I can come around the cage right there. Kind of get it started. And same thing as those bars, I'm not going to tighten it all the way down, but I am going to get it kind of started. Okay. Now I'm going to make sure I got this door in the position that I want. So I'm going to seal all these gaps up, make sure the door's in position where it needs to be. It's pretty much there. So I am going to start, and I'm going to tighten that bolt up first. All right, now that I got that bolt tight, I'm going to go ahead and tighten up our bars to keep them where they need to be. The 3/16 Allen. And it is a little tight right here, so if you need to just get a regular Allen wrench and just a little bit at a time, but you can kind of get it in there, get it tight. Okay. All right, now I'm going to check alignment. I'm going to shut the door. And I'm just going to check everything. And it's looking great. Sealing off really well. Everything's tight now, so we're done with the front door. All right, now I'm going to start on the back door. The back door is really similar to the front door and how it installs. The only difference is the back bars are actually welded together here. So it's going to be one solid piece. And we're going to go ahead and put it on our door here. And same thing, I'm just going to leave everything kind of loose and in the general area that it needs to be for when I slide the door on. And there's 3 mounting points on this bar. Okay, I got all those pretty, just a little snug. Okay. All right, now I'm going to grab the back door and I'm going to take out this screw that's in that piece that's bent at a 90. I got my bars kind of loose still. It's actually easier to slide it in from the front of the door. Kind of come in at an angle here. And as it's falling, I'm kind of grabbing the door plastic, pushing it forward, and I'm getting that door to go into place. So now I'm going to do the same thing again. Take my screw and the nut, and I'm going to put it through the door. And I'm going to take that, squeeze my hand in here, get it started on here. Just kind of get that loosely on there. I'm going to make sure that all this is looking good before I tighten that all the way down. Make sure it's sealing right here and right there and all along this inside of this frame. It's all looking pretty good, so I'm going to go ahead and tighten that all the way down. All right, now that I got that tight, I'm going to go ahead and tighten my bars up again, just like I did on the front door. All right, now that I got everything tight here, I'm going to go ahead and close the door. Make sure everything's aligned good. Everything's looking pretty good right here. One thing I did want to mention is once I get our upper door aligned with this door good, you may have to adjust the whole thing. And to do that, you loosen these two up there and these three on the door. And that allows that door to kind of move and do different things. Like if your gap is too close to the cage or it's too far away from the cage, that all affects how this closes. So definitely adjust the front and the back door if needed. All right, guys, thanks for watching our install of this Defender 4-seat vault. Like us on YouTube, subscribe, follow us on Instagram, Facebook. Thanks for watching, guys.